spare part management system. So this is some demo. This is some demo stuff. So I'm just taking you straight to the system and see what does and how it behaves. Is it okay? So without wasting time, just going to take you here. This is it. So the system is more integrated now compared to the previous session. It has now database that's self-driven and is more with a lot of panels, and more panels are still coming on with or into the system. This is as usual. And I just want to walk you through adding client. That's it. Adding this is called add customer. So before I take you that, I think I just need to get off from that part of the system. There's something I want to let you know, because today my main focus is on the user session. So I think I'm going to log in as Emma. Emma is a system user, not an admin. It's just a user. So, or what you can call a worker, is not an admin in this system. So I want to show you, if I told someone is just a user, where does it end and what can he do, or maybe what can't he do. So if you try to check here on this system, this is what the system does. This is just a few things it has. The dashboard as usual, and then this is the one known as the add client or customers. When he clicks there, he just take to the customer panel. When he clicks here, Emma ends there. He can add a customer. He can also view customers. When he click there, he can view the customers added. Now, instead of Emma having one known as delete, he's having make order. You see, so we have that part taken care of. Or even you can just click from here and make order. So I happen to handle all of those part of the systems at once. So this is what I have to let you know on how the system behaves. This is how the system works. So you can click here, view client of the customers. For instance, let me add one here. I'm just going to add n, address n, contact, blah 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 blah, if that's the contact. When I click, and I think you can see I'm registering up the client successfully into our system. And then if you, when you click there, you should find n added, and I think you can see the number. You can do the search as usual. Now here it is the system user, not the admin. Here it's editing, whereby when you click there, I think you can see it's tracking up those details of that given system user. Okay, on the other way around, if you go back here to, we have something called make order. When you click your make order, it takes us to this panel. Now we have this local make order, which it takes for us. It picks the ID of that given customer, and I think you can see is the customer has been up, and I need to take care of that. When you happen to come on the system and use this side to say view make order from here, we expect you to select the given person you want to select to make order to. If the customer with ID number 14, just use 14. If your customer with ID number n, just write n, because that's what we have there in our system. In the other way around, in a simple term, if you just have to get this here, I click on make order. When I click make order, it takes me to this panel. So Emma, I have these choices option for you. We can use this one, but this one only select one customer, and the only order is taken once. So I give assumption I say having the product. This is the customer name. This is the product. Maybe petrol is going to take petrol, or is going to take maybe car oil, blah blah. I don't know, whatever you want to give. And then here the quantity in which he wants to take, maybe that. Maybe here amount per. Amount per quantity, per unit price, per product. You provide it there. You get here. Maybe the amount paid, amount at hand, how much is it to pay. So when you click there, it should be in a position to add. Then I did click there. I didn't add here this. That's why I didn't add anything. Otherwise, if I come in here and say, hey, petrol is going to take petrol, and maybe the quantity is 4, and this is the price per product. The per product is just going to be 2,000 per product. That implies it's going to get the price, product quantity times the price, which 8,000. So how much is having now? Maybe 5,000. So when I click here add, I think you can see it's processing. Now also on the other way around, the system is going to take us care of that, and it's going to take us back to order. Though I want to first go back here and show something. As you're inside here and making order, this is it. That's the panel. Now here down, I also happen to make this part of the system. Now I'm going to hide this part later on in the later video, but this is it. When you click here, you see the system also have, if you don't want to select add only one customer like that, you can select multiple, whereby you have that customer still, but he wants to buy more products. So I took care of that. Instead of having this way, I have this format, whereby you can click here, add a row. You see, you can add more row. You can add more row to your product. You see, that's it. That's great. I think you can see. So if this is the what? This is the product name. The customer. I'm going to make it to be customer, not the product name, because I just happen to do that from here. So this is the customer name. I'm going to add it here, don't worry. Then this is going to be the product and this is going to be the quantity, the amount due, amount paid. So I think you can see you can add multiple and you can even delete them. You see, so it looks unique and looks more unique. I think you can see. So a customer can add as many products as he wish and he can do the ordering at once, whereby when you click submit and if you go to our database, you'll find that that data is also added under customers info. So if you find it taken care of, you'll find that data is added here and you shall find in the database. Making order also takes us to the same panel where you can do the same scenario, because just a shortcut of us not passing via view, then you go to make order, then you go to that part. Okay. On the other way around also, if I happen to take you go view users, that's obvious. So view users, this is a panel, but I need to take care of this. To view system users, to view customers, we have the customers, but we don't have the chance to delete. We can only view. Okay, view customers, and remember, under view customers becomes useless because I've already taken on under customers. I already have view customers. You get, Emma? So me having it this part, I'm going to move it off for the system users. We don't need them to view customers. We don't need them to do that. They cannot view the customers from there. So I'm just going to hide this part of the system, which is having view customers. But if you find it interesting, you can also tell me, and I have that part added in our system the other way around. You see, so these are the only things a system user can do. One dashboard, good. Add the customer. When you click add the customer, you can even go to view. You see, in short term, and from there you can edit if you want. After maybe doing editing, you can even go back and even do make order from here. Maybe instead of editing, just go straight to make order. And when you click make order, I think you can see that customer is tracked and the detail is brought down, which is I'm working on this part of the system. And all those scenarios going to work out very well. Just like you have seen how to do this on register, this is what we have been doing. And I thought of, because you told me on the phone how to add multiple. You see, you can add many. You can enter blah blah details of yours, blah blah, and you can see, you can even decide delete given column, and you leave the rest and you submit, which I'm working on that. You can also go to view balance, pay balance. You go there and pay balance, so you can see that the other customer with the end paid this. This is the real amount of money, and the balance is 3,000. So give assumption our system tracks even that customer with the product. I think you can see even the ID of that given customer is tracked. For instance, if this customer is paying 200 now, or 250, 200, and if that's the price the customer is paying, remember is to pay one another 3,000, and now you're paying 2,380. If you click make payment, the system is now processing customers' balance payment. And trust me, Mr. Emma, this is the balance we have. Now, this is not called add product. No, this is called view. A print receipt. Now, this part was taken care of from the other part of the system. If you click and use this section, and then you say view order, I think you can see I happen to change from this side because the system I made it into a way. You either view order or you pay balance. So whereby when you click view order, it takes you to the same thing but from a different source. And when you click on view order, it takes you to the same thing and you can view order and you have the receipt. So this receipt is on which when you click Mr. Emma, takes you to this panel of the system and you have something like this. You get? Based on your statement and what you have. So which receipt we can print? Are you getting that? The receipt we can print it down. So I need to work on your logo because you guys are not yet giving me the logo, but I need the logo to work on that. So otherwise that's how the thing works. So the person ends there. So when you go to inventory, You can add a client, add a customer, which I'm going to work on that. You can add a customer. You can view customers, add it to the system. You get? After adding, you can also go to customer order. When you click on the customer order, it takes you to this panel. You get? When you can take order for customer. And also view supplies. You can only view the supplies we have, but you cannot do anything. You cannot click anywhere to go, because even I disabled the functions. You cannot, a user cannot go and click somewhere else. Then on the other way around, multiple customer order. I think this is obvious, like is what I've just been showing you. Multiple customer order. So a customer can take multiple orders using this part of the system. And I think this system, Emma, is going to work for you as expected, and you're going to love it, because it has all the modern techniques, all the modern banking measures. Platform for money is being handled in this system. Otherwise, Mr. Emma, thank you very much for watching this video. And as I'm showing for the last time, one thing which we are going to add is the settings, whereby we can actually edit our username and password, which is the last thing. So far, I think you can see I'm more left with that. I just need to organize that, but so far the system is done. Otherwise, Mr. Emma, have a lovely week, and tomorrow your system is should be done, because I'm done with most of the things. Otherwise, have a blessed day. Thank you very much.